Increasing minimum wage is excellent. Just kidding. To compete against the other hundreds of participants, I'm not gonna say obvious things that everybody is saying and copying from the internet. Let's take a deeper look at what the minimum wage really does. Minimum wage has been increasing since 1938, and I'll spare you the exact dates and months because
Who cares?
if we draw a graph, here's what we see. When the minimum wage was first introduced and where it is now, at first see it looks like a simple steady increase. But hold on, if we factor in inflation, things get a little more complicated. We can see that the minimum wage has increased faster than inflation, and that's where it gets tricky. On the surface, you may think this is an adjustment to keep up with inflation, because after all, money loses value over time. The government is raising minimum wage more than inflation, forcing companies to increase their costs to cover higher wages. And you know how businesses react. They look for a way to cut costs, usually at the expense of the worker or the consumer. Here's where it gets even more interesting. As minimum wage increase, it actually affects everyone, especially in education and job competition. See, as wages go up for entry-level positions, the incentive to pursue higher education decreases. Why go to college if you can get a decent income with no degree? This might sound good in the short term, but a country with less educated people isn't great for long-term progress. Think about it, without enough high-skilled, educated Americans, it becomes easier for people from other countries to come and take those jobs. By the way, this opens the door for the second tussle topic. It's unfair for everyone involved. Those without education should not be rewarded with higher wages for low-skilled jobs, because it undermines the value of education. Entry-level jobs should be a motivation for people to get a higher education, and not something that allows people to settle for less. And government shouldn't be trying to put everybody to the same level. It should be focused on incentivizing people to aim higher, push further, and get themselves some good education so they can contribute better to the future of the country. Short summary, so companies try to find ways to cut costs, so they're gonna find automatization, so they're gonna fire people or they're gonna reduce working hours, so at the end they're gonna earn less money. Prices are gonna go up for the things they are gonna sell, so for the consumers, people are gonna have to pay more. Some companies are just gonna go bankrupt, so there's gonna be less jobs, or the workers could lose some benefits like healthcare or paid time off. Thanks for watching. I know there isn't a lot of numbers, but I let the other participants give them to you. I hope you had a very different approach of things, my perspective. Now go out there and make something of yourself. Good luck.